What's up, everybody? This is the in-depth review of the CRKT Drifter stainless steel handled model. I previously reviewed the G10 model, and this is a great budget little EDC blade. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're looking at a 2.875 inch blade, so just under 3 inches for the blade. You got a little bit of a recurve. It says a high hollow grind, so very, very sharp out of the box. Extremely sharp. I really like the satin finish that they did on this. The tip is relatively strong too for such a small blade, but you can do definitely some very good detailed work. Made out of Chinese-made CR14 MOV, which has a Rockwell hardness of 58-59, so it's a little bit harder and a little bit stronger than 8 CR13 MOV. So this is just a little bit better quality blade compared to some of the other Chinese-made steels. So that's kind of nice to see that. And it's nice that it doesn't say China on it. It just says Drifter and CRKT and then their little model number down here. No China, which is cool. I like that. You know, just even though it is a Chinese blade, it doesn't make you feel like you're holding a Chinese blade. But the quality is amazing. The thumb to stud is the deployment, and the thumb stud is great. Sticks up plenty with really good purchase, far enough away from the handle so you can get a really good action on your thumb. Boom, and now you don't even have to flick your wrist to get it to open up. And that's because it's got the really nice brass phosphorus bushings in there. So the deployment is fantastic as well. The jimping on the back here is better than the G10 model. Sticks up just a little bit more, like you may have seen in my video of the G10 model. I asked that they would bring it up a little bit higher. I believe this was designed after the G10 model. And the jimping is much better. It digs in a little bit better, and you just get a better purchase on the knife overall. So good jimping there. I really like what they did with that. I just like the shape of the blade itself. Just very classy looking. Kind of like a gray titanium colored handles. The handle scales are titanium. I mean, they call it, what, 2 CR13 stainless steel liners. And this has a frame lock. And the frame lock is amazing. Engages about 2/3 of the blade, and there is zero wiggle, left or right, up and down. Very strong frame lock, and it's got really good ribbing here, so you catch it with your finger really easily, move it out of the way, and close your blade. So this is definitely a stronger lockup than the G10 model as well. No texturing, obviously, because it's steel, and it is a little bit heavier than the G10 model. It's 3.2 ounces, which is a little heavy for such a small little blade, because you're looking at an overall length of 6.5 ounces. I mean, sorry, 6.5 inches overall, and when it's closed, is 3.652 inches. Man, I keep saying ounces. Inches for the length when it's closed. Very large lanyard hole, torsion screws, so you can take it all apart if you wanted to. Very strong pocket clip. Doesn't even bend at all. 3 screws, so it's not going to wiggle. Another torsion screw there, so that you can adjust the pivot action on the blade. But great pocket clip, matches the rest of the body. No tip down. I would definitely consider carrying this as my personal EDC if this gave you a tip down option. That's not to say it's bad. I mean, this is great. Pillar construction through there, so you can blow it out really nice and easy. And with this steel, it's not going to tear up your pocket whatsoever, you know, when you're pulling it out of your pocket. So just great in that sense. I have large size gloves, and my hand can definitely get all on it. And my pinky doesn't really feel like it's wanting to come off, so I like that a lot. This is just a great EDC blade, and that's the POU on this. The philosophy of use for the CRKT Drifter is just an EDC blade, but it's a very nice EDC blade, and for the price, you're looking at like 25 to 30 bucks for this particular blade, made with really good high-end Chinese steel, and just looks really, really classy looking blade that's going to do a lot of work for you in the EDC role. So I would highly recommend this, particularly if you're thinking, you know, you want to get maybe a knife for your high school graduate or for a birthday present, you know, or maybe some promotion at work or something like that, and you want to give a knife as a gift, but you don't want to break the bank and you don't want to drop, you know, like, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks, but you want to give something that just looks classy but also has the quality there. This is a great knife to have, and this is great for the businessman or a girlfriend, you know, or whatever, that doesn't need a big old honking blade, but and it looks nice and sleek and slim and doesn't look like they're carrying in, you know, a big old fixed blade tactical blade, you know, into work, and they're just carrying a nice little pocket knife into work. It's just great for that. It's just amazing, and I really like it. I really wish that I'd given these. I gave the G10 models out to my groomsmen for their wedding gifts, And I really wish that I had purchased this stainless steel one instead, because it just looks classier and nicer, and overall I like it. Now there's no texturing, but for such a small blade, you're not using it in a tactical format, and for any work you're going to be doing with this particular type of blade, the stainless steel liners don't prohibit it at all, and the jimping does just fine. You know, it's not going to slip out of your hand or something like that. Unless you are, you know, hiking in the woods with it, and that's not really what it's designed for. It's designed for, you know, around town EDC use. So hopefully this helps you guys out a little bit. Thanks for watching. Stay equipped, stay prepared, and I'll see you out there.